Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the channel. It's T Ultra here, and welcome to a new episode in our No Money Spent series. And we're just going to get right into it, guys. I'm going to let you guys know what I have been up to. But before we do that, make sure to subscribe if you are new here so you can stay up to date with all of these No Money Spent videos and all the other content that we drop on this channel. But with all that being said, I'm just going to show you guys what I have been doing lately. So as you guys know, the unlimited rewards got updated, so it's a little easier to get a lot of the cards on the boards. So I was able to actually get a couple cards that I was missing. And as a result, guys, we got the one and only, well, not Clyde Drexler. We did get Clyde Drexler, and we also got this Moses Malone. That's not really that big of a deal. But what the big deal here is that we got this Galaxy Opal Julius Erving, and I don't know exactly where he is. He's probably in our pack market over here. And yep, there he is, Galaxy Opal Julius Erving. We got him. We took advantage of this little event that 2K had going on. They put some of the players that we still needed on the boards. We took advantage of that, and there you can see him. Welcome to the squad, Dr. J. It's been a while. It's been a long time coming, but there he is, the one and only. Look at that afro. Cannot be mistaken. So this is super dope that we were able to get Dr. J finally. You see his grades. He's got A+ for everything other than his post defense. 99 offense, 99 defense. He's 6'6", 200 pounds. He's got 38 Hall of Fame badges, 17 gold badges. I won't really take a too close of a look at him right now because that is not the point of this video, but I just thought I'd take a quick little look at him. He's got gold range, gold quick draw, and he has Hall of Fame clamps, which is pretty dope. And then here are his attributes. He's got a nice 3-ball, nice dunk, good ball handle, good defensive stats, good rebounding, good speed. So he seems like a solid card. I don't know if we'll use him that much, but I'm excited to try him out and see if I like him quite a bit. Maybe we will throw him into our lineup. But other than that, guys, we just added a bunch of current series cards, a bunch of heat check cards, and a couple promo cards as well that I'll get into. But in total, since the last No Money Spent video, we have purchased 38 cards. And the main reason we've been doing that is for collector level, but also to lock in these sets for tokens. So we can maybe get another Galaxy Opal. I don't think we're going to get an Opal. I think we are just going to stick with maybe like a diamond. There is one diamond I have in mind, but as you can see, we just locked in our second set. This Patrick McCaw card was pretty expensive. It was like 3.5k, and I think this Matt Thomas card was 2,750, and I just ended up buying those just because I wanted to finish that set. Here we have another set, the Lakers. I got this LeBron card right here for 19.9k MT, but he does have a diamond contract, which is pretty nice, so I can use him for like single player stuff if I want to. We're going to lock in our fourth collection right here. We bought a bunch of these Spurs cards. They honestly were not that expensive. I think they were mostly just these silver cards that I got. And then we are going to lock in this Thunder set as well. We see all these silver cards that we added. So in total, we just got 100 additional tokens from locking in these sets. We could get another Galaxy Opal if we did want to. We do have 752 tokens now. We just need 750 to get a Galaxy Opal, but I'm not sure if we're going to do that. We'll take a look at the market here in a second. But just to kind of summarize basically what I paid for a lot of these cards without going super duper in depth, I bought a bunch of these gold cards. Well, I only bought a few gold cards for like 700 to 800 MT because those ones were not very expensive. And then I actually got a lot of silvers for like 800 to 950 MT, some for like 1,000 MT. And then there were a couple that were closer to like 1.5 to 2K. There was a handful of them that were that expensive. And then also, like I said, that Patrick McCaw and Matt Thomas card, those were the only two that were actually above 2K MT. So overall, we got a lot of these cards for cheap, so I'm glad that we were able to do that. And then we also added some of these heat check cards as well. We actually added 6 of them, and in total, each of them cost between the price of 2,550 MT and 2,800 MT. So for heat checks, I mean, heat checks are a little more expensive, but I felt like I got a decent price for some of the cards that we added. And then finally, we are going to take a look at these premium cards that we added. So we just added some of these cards from the Flash 7 set. We got this guy right here just because he was super cheap. He seems like a really good budget center, but in reality, it was just for collector level. We got him for only 1,450. We then added this Ryan Anderson for 2.2K. He's not a guy that I'm going to be using online just because He can't really do much other than shoot. I mean, he can do a little bit of stuff, other than shooting, just because we're at the stage of the game where every card has some sort of ability to do other stuff. But compared to other cards, he's not all that. But he is a decent budget card. He was only 2.2k, like I said. And then we added this guy right here for 10.4k. That was a little expensive, but he does evolve to a Galaxy Opal. So I figured, why not just add him to the squad, maybe work on evolving him. I have not done that yet, but we might get around to that eventually. We will see. All right, guys, so now we are going to look at the token market to see which cards we are going to buy. So the only ones that we are really considering in the Galaxy Opal tier are Ja Morant, Stoudemire, Pettit, and honestly, maybe even this David Robinson, because he gets pretty juiced once he is evoed. But I believe he still has steady shooter. I am not positive, and I don't really think I need him. Like, I have Eddie Curry at center, and he's been doing just fine for me. So we're probably not going to get him. And then at point guard, I've been running Galaxy Opal Draymond Green just because he's a bigger presence. He can guard the other team's point guard somewhat well if they are bigger. And while I have not been loving Draymond Green, I know that because of his size, he is someone that I am going to use more often than Ja Morant, most likely. So I'm probably going to save the tokens and not get Ja Morant. And then Pettit and Stoudemire, I feel like Pettit, I don't know if you would want to run him at the 3 or the 4. He's 6'9", 205 pounds. I've kind of been running James Worthy and a little bit of Josh Smith at the 3. At the power forward position, it has been a little murky. I've been trying to figure that out. I did add Chris Bosh, but I have not used him yet. So he would probably be my power forward, Chris Bosh. And then at the 3, I think I'm good. So with Worthy, Josh Smith, and that Chris Bosh card, and even like a little bit of Dino Raja at the power forward position, which is something I like to do sometimes. I do not think we need any of these Galaxy Opals right now, so we are going to hold off on that. Looking at the pink diamonds, the only one I would really be considering is this LaMarcus Aldridge, but like I said, I have Eddie Curry, and I just added Chris Bosh like an episode or 2 ago, so I really don't feel the need to get LaMarcus Aldridge. But guys, I have heard really good things. First of all, I've heard pretty good things about Paul Westphal. I've heard he's pretty solid. But the guy that I think I want to add is this Laphonso Ellis. And I did mention this in I think it was my last No Money Spent video. I looked at this Carmelo Anthony card, and honestly, he did not look that good to me. I mean, he looks decent, obviously, but he does have gold steady shooter. Yeah, you can see right there, gold steady, and his attributes were not really all that. So I don't think I do want to add this Carmelo Anthony. Like, his stats are decent, but like on defense, like 80 perimeter and interior defense, his rebounding is not really that good. 92 speed is all right. 87 speed with ball. I mean, that's really not that amazing, but I've heard really good things about this Laphonso Ellis, and I was thinking about doing some sort of all token player lineup video for you guys to just show you what kind of lineup I was able to build only using token market players, because I have been collecting tokens quite a bit this year. I have locked in a bunch of collections for tokens, and I think this Laphonso Ellis would be a great addition to that squad. If you do want to see like why I think he would fit in well into that squad, make sure to subscribe so you can see that video when it does come out. But he looks like a very, very solid card. He's got a good 3-ball. He can dunk. He's got a good handle. He has the magic number 86. Pretty good defense. I'd probably play him at the 3 rather than the 4. He's 6'8". So yeah, I think he would fit in good in that lineup. So we are going to go ahead and add this Laphonso Ellis to our squad, just so we can use him in that lineup. And if we really like him, you know, we might use him like online and stuff, because you never know. He might be like a secret opal. And then other than that, guys, all I really have to show you is some of the stuff that we have sold. I do have a bunch of these cards right here just from investments. I'm not sure about all of them, but I think Dwayne Wade's price has gone up a little bit since he was in packs. And same with this Larry Hughes. I think he's gone up like a tiny bit, but not much. And then I am just going to go over some of this stuff right here. So actually, we bought this Nick Nurse and Greg Popovich card a while ago when they were in locker codes, when they had a diamond consumable locker code. We got Nick Nurse for 2,950 and Popovich for 1.8k. So I will actually send those to my auctions right now and list them pretty quick, because the price of those diamond coaches, I believe, has gone up, at least when I sold these guys. I got this Greg Popovich right here, and this Brad Stevens. I think these were both from a free diamond pack that we got, whether it was a locker code from a while ago or I got it on like Triple Threat or something like that. I'm pretty sure they were both from something like that. and I waited to sell these cards because I knew that their value was going to be low, because when I got them, there was a bunch of diamond coaches circulating in the game, and we ended up selling this Greg Popovich for 6,550 MT and this Brad Stevens for 5,450 MT as well. And then other than that, guys, we have these Klay Thompson rubies. We just got them from like packs and stuff that we got for free, so we ended up just selling those for 1k MT each. And then here is a Jordan Clarkson. I think it was just... Actually, I think this might have been the Evo Jordan Clarkson. I'm not positive. I don't think it was a current... It might have been a current series card. I'm not really sure. Either way, it's not that significant. It was just some sort of duplicate card we had. And then, guys, here is a big one, actually. This Javon Carter card. This is a silver current series 2 player. And I actually, when I was buying cards for collector level and to lock in tokens, I saw 2 of these cards for 900 MT each. So I did buy both of them, and I ended up selling one of them for 4,850 MT. So that is just under a 4K profit before tax. So we made 4,365 MT right there after tax from that card, not counting what we spent on it. So that is an awesome flip right there. I'm glad I was able... It's kind of a snipe, honestly. It's a silver snipe. And then we have this James Silas card. That was from another free pack we got, I'm sure. And then these 2 Amethyst Scottie Pippens. I'm pretty sure we got these from Triple Threat Online when all those Bulls players were on the boards. And honestly, to get like just under 5K for each of these cards, I mean, that's not bad at all. So yeah, we ended up getting over 160K MT, and we made 100 tokens in this video. We didn't spend a lot of them, but we did add that Laphonso Ellis to our squad. So I think this was a pretty successful video, guys. That is going to do it for this video, guys. Like I said, make sure to subscribe so you can see some of the videos that I'm going to be putting out. I'm going to be putting out a video that is consisting of all token players, like a lineup with all token players. I also got asked in a comment to do a career highlights lineup, so I am going to be making a lineup with these cards. Hopefully, by the time I make that video, I will have another center on our squad, because as of now, we just have Andrew Bogut. And then at the power forward position, I believe we just have this Rick Fox that can play there. So we're kind of limited with our options right there. So hopefully we can get either this Elvin Hayes card, or they put out a new locker code. We are also pretty close. I mean, we're not like super close, but we have been working on these challenges right here, these spotlight challenges, very sparingly, just when we feel like it. We are close to getting Pascal Siakam, and we have this set to do as well. So we're getting there. It's slow and steady, so make sure to stay tuned. So when we finally get Kobe, you can be here for the magical moment. But that is going to do it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.